So this is the Abstract Chat 2. So we did one at the end of the first 10 episodes are recorded, and we've kind of decided to do one every 10 episodes to kind of reflect on what we've kind of got from all the books and stuff we've read and what's happening with the podcast and what's happening with us.
Yeah, it's a little personal update, on the podcast. So expect to see them around every 10 episodes, and it's a chance for us to distill, hopefully, the things that are still resonating with us from the last 10 episodes, or what is kind of stayed in our minds across those last 10 episodes, and then also a bit of housekeeping. Towards the end.
Yeah, so that's it. So a little disclaimer. There's some crossover between what we talked about in the last episode, because the first Abstract Chat, we've kind of changed up the order of the releases a little bit in our kind of when we're starting up the podcast. So, for example, we'll probably talk a little bit about Let My People Go Surfing, which was also talked about in the last episode. But you know what? We're not perfect, so get over it.
Yeah, and look, to be honest, I think Let My People Go Surfing deserves a mention in each. That's because it was such a good book.
Exactly. So tell me, let's take that as a lead in. What has been your kind of favourite book or books from the last 10 episodes 11 through 20?
We've covered a fairly broad range of books, right, reflecting on the last 10. And it's great to see there's been quite a few kind of biographical style narratives in there as well, which has been quite exciting because they've made for some really good stories. For me, though, I'm going to say, The War of Art tops it off in the last 10 episodes for me. And I think that was episode 11 from memory. And if not, I'm sure you'll correct me.
I'll just try and correct you right now as I look it up.
Yeah, fact check, Lockie. So War of Art for me, and we already said Let My People Go Surfing. That was a definite highlight in the last 10 episodes. And
episode 13, The War of Art was.
It's too off. So episode 13 was, I don't even know what episode 11 was, but those two books.
Range.
That's why I had episode 11 in my head, because my third book was Range. So
fantastic.
Which was also a book that we did touch on in Abstract Chat 1, but we want to fix up this out of syncness we've got. So they're both getting a mention for me in this episode.
That's it.